And y'all thought I was going to play a knockout for the super chat. See how disappointing that was? Nah, just playing. Shout out to the super chatter, dog.
This happens. Boom.
Do y'all want to know why I play knockouts when y'all super chat? Cause just like in boxing, it's what brings the money in. Shout out to the super chatters. We fucking appreciate you. For real, for real.
Yay, yo, whoa, what the f?
About to play my pound for pound list over again.
Oh! A straight left hand! Floors Maloney! 5, 6. Oh! Round. He's tried to score with shots when he gets the opportunity. Opataya, you get the feeling he can continue to step things up here on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, Jar's going to start.
There's a good shot. That is a
it's a target in the body.
You got to get a bit of distance in.
Oh! Down he goes, and he bangs the canvas, and he hasn't seen enough.
Go get that bam.
anytime Gallo starts to look good, Bam just swinging away. Body shot!
Two right uppercuts by Canelo. Three.
And digging to the body. Spence is hurt. Spence is hurt.
So Floyd Mayweather tells me he's stumbling and he hasn't been hit in that slump after this fight because he's from a litany of angles. And here comes Spence though as Crawford and down goes.
Boom, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. The brick hand just finished it off. Boom.
Right hand, right uppercut, Ennis. Hands are down. Right hand left by Ennis. Rolls with that punch. It is all boots, Ennis.
And the reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is Foden has a wide stance. His base is so wide, it's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him. Right hand by Benavidez. Oh, okay, wow, little alley shuffle.
Impressive.
A lot of these,
What was that?
boxing analysis, they know boxing, but they don't know fighting. They don't know in that ring and fighting. They don't know that shit.
Yeah, they don't.
What's up with y'all, man? That's what probably got demonetized last time. Playing them that pound for pound list and all that fight footage. They weren't happy about that. But it is what it is. Salute to Justin James, bro. I appreciate the Cash App the other day, man. Gotta play you your just due here. Let me give my dog Justin James for the $5 Cash App he gave me. Let me play him a knockout real quick. Salute to you, Justin.
Shout out to the motherfucking super chatters. We appreciate you so much.
Super chatters. Shout out to you. Salute. Let me see who's in the building here. This is just a pop-up live. I got to talk a little bit about Truck. Lamont Roach's dad just gave an interview saying Tank crossed the line with the smack talking. We're going to get into it. What's up with you, Cam? Jay, salutations. Appreciate you stopping through, homie. What's up with you, champ? Hit the like button and support the cook-up, no doubt about it. And if you're really a G, this channel definitely needs people's support. The super chat and the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom, and the super chat's in the bottom right-hand corner. We appreciate any support we get. Appreciate y'all. If you can't do that, just hit the like button and share this. How about give it a share? And if y'all give a super chat, I'll hit one of these bags. How about that? I'll take a page out of my OG Jay Hardcore's book. I got double end bag. I got a Cobra bag. I got a speed bag. Y'all want to see if I can really punch some shit? Give a super chat and I'll hit the bag. What's up with you, Tommy? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through, homie. Appreciate you. Justin James, what's up with you, bro? Thanks for the super chat. The Cash App. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. D1, salute, peace, and blessings to you guys. I'm in the chat. I'm back listening. It's hot out. Yo, it's super hot, bro. Super windy at where I'm at. It stopped me from working today, to be honest. I'd like to fucking get some work in, but the wind stopped it. Tommy says, what's up, Justin? Hood Rich, my dog. Salute. Yeah, bro. Truck didn't look too good yesterday, bro. He just didn't. Just didn't. It is what it is. We'll be all right, though. Truck will bounce back. He's a young, resilient man. Salute to you, Hood Rich. All things, my dog. What's up with you, champ? Senior. What's up, bro? Rise Podcast in the building. Appreciate you stopping through, homie. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. We got 20 in the building. Hope everybody smashed the like. And like I said earlier, you know what it is. The Cash App's rocking across the bottom. Super Chats on the bottom right-hand corner. OG William Old School. If you're hearing this, bro, I'll send you the link if you got time. I'm not going to be live too long. I just want to go over a little bit. The truck shit, man. I was pretty disappointed. I can't cap to you. I thought, man, listen, in order to be a single shot counter guy, like if you're going to plan on going out there and fighting a very active guy that's going to throw a lot of punches, you can't counter once and stare at your work and just allow him to outwork you and push you back. It looks bad. It looks bad. The commentators last night, too, ought to be a fucking shame to themselves. I have never heard such biased commentating in my life. Like, I get it. Boxing, there's no money here, guys. This ain't the NFL. This ain't the NBA. You hear me say it all the time. There's no built-in fan base. There's nobody just showing up just because there's a game on. There ain't none of that. But these fucking commentators are literally painting pictures to narratives that ain't even there. They're not taking place. They literally said in the 8th round of the Truck Simpson fight yesterday, it's a whitewash. Meaning, Truck didn't win a single round. I couldn't believe my ears. I could not believe it. Akello Netter, what's up with you, homie? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Truck just doesn't have it, man. And Tank is a great fighter. Calvin Kenny and them are great coaches. There's something missing with him. Either that or he's drained or there's something going on. He doesn't work enough. He's got to throw more punches. He literally can't be a single shot counter guy when your counters aren't stopping the guy from working. They're not really that devastating. I thought Truck had the better body work. Truck definitely won 4 of those 10 rounds. The announcers were talking about it's a whitewash. I didn't see that. I didn't think that. Them commentators ought to have been fired. And you could tell ESPN is done with Top Rank. They're literally budget-saving announcers, budget-saving everything. There was one camera view. So, like, now I'm starting to get nervous. Is ESPN getting out of the sport of boxing, or are they just getting a different promotional company? Because we've all heard the news that it might be PBC to ESPN. Because I'm under the opinion, it looks to me like they're literally out of the game. They ain't going to know it. The broadcast last night was straight ass. The girl commentator should be fired. Okay? The shit she was saying, like, it wasn't even close to taking place. I couldn't understand it for the life of me. Literally, we could say a lot of things, but a whitewash, not a single fucking chance. Got Jaha Tucker feeling like he's 20 feet tall. At 160 pounds, none of them fucking with Yo-Yo Hernandez. Not a single one of them. People wanted to throw away Kyrone Davis right after he beat the brakes off of him, like Kyrone Davis wasn't shit. And that's another thing, dude. I'm so down on boxing fans right now. You guys want to rip credit away. Just because you see somebody lose a fight doesn't mean they suck. It doesn't mean none of that. It don't mean that they're ass, they're a hype job. Styles make fights. It's the literal most important part of boxing. You got a guy who fights in this style versus a guy who fights in that style. Just because he loses to this style doesn't mean he would lose to a different style. It's literally, you need so much to go right on the night of a fight that you can't judge one fight. You literally can't. We can't. Yeah, boxing at ESPN looks like it's done. That ring size, though, great chat because, bro, I've got sneakers in bigger shoe boxes than we seen last night. Like real shit. That ring was tiny, bro. My deck outside is bigger than that. My back deck, bigger than that. Much bigger than that. That shit was crazy, bro. It almost looked like they shouldn't have been fighting in that. It looked like a gym ring. That looks like the ring was in the gym I learned boxing at. Like that shit is tiny, bro. I don't know if it's big enough, bro. I don't know if that's big enough, but I'll tell you this: if Turkey ended up putting Shakur and oh boy in that Shakur and Zepeda in that little tiny ring, you'd have to give Zepeda a better chance. You would, honest to God. I know the Shakur guys don't want to hear that shit. It don't matter the size of the ring, yada yada yada. It does matter. It matters a lot too. It matters a real lot. So last night, the small ring was super duper duper small. We got to have a bigger ring than that. But I also wanted to go over this Lamont Roach Sr. interview where he tanked the line. How, man? With a tweet? Now we got fighters forgetting that this is all just shit talk and we're promoting a fight. I don't understand this shit, man. Let's see what he's talking about. I gotta pull it up though. I ain't even smoked today. I didn't smoke before I went live, so because I'm not trying to forget shit. Lamont Roach Senior. Lamont Roach Senior. Let's see. Payment failed. What, dude? No, not that one. Right here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, let's see what Lamont Roach Senior is talking about. Smash the like. If you're watching this on the replay, do the same. And if you're a real G, the Cash App works all the time. The Super Chat too. You can't do that. Dislike, Cash App, or like. Let's get it. Lamont Roach Sr. got some things to say about Tank and the fight promotion. I think that all I watched of this was 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So we're literally watching this together. Let's see what he's talking about. YouTube, this is for learning purposes only. Don't be tweaking. You cut my stream off the other night, and I understand I can't be showing no Roberto Duran highlights, and I won't do that no more. It was an accident. Let's see what Lamont Roach Sr. talking about.
Twitter is the fight sign. Is things
good?
Are we gonna get the rematch?
Yeah, we're gonna get the.
I'm tired of those guys too, bro. Boxing at ESPN looks like it's done. It does, bro. I'm tired of the way the announcers are. They're like, it's like you could tell they were told before the fight, I don't give a shit what the A side is doing. He's winning that fight at all costs necessary. I don't give a fuck what kind of fairy tales you got to tell the fans. You tell them. Because there's such little money in this sport. We cannot afford to have a somewhat ticket seller take a loss or have the fans thinking that this guy lost the fight. And you can tell that people are literally listening to the commentators by the shit they type on Twitter and in comment sections and in live streams. You can tell that the commentators are literally nudging their scorecards and influencing their outlook on the fight. They're talking about shit that's not even coming close to happening in the ring. It's brutal. Dr. Boxing Talk, my dog, bro, buys a fucking membership, shows he rocks with the show. Fucking salute to you at the highest level, bro. I appreciate you. Let me play you a knockout, my boy. I know man, real shit. Thanks, dog.
Real one alert. Shout out to the Super Chat.
Good looks, Doc. What's up with you today, man? 2 cents. Jay, what's up? Salute. Coming to the building. Salute to you, Jay. Yeah, Lamont Roach. So, guys, Lamont Roach Sr. I got some lemon cherry runts. Yeah, that's crazy work. Yo, that lemon cherry runts is fucking. I just listen. I'll show. Yep. Yep. What man? People always come in here and they always got strands. I got on deck. They're always talking about strands. I got right there. Salute to you, Justin. All right, let's see what. Let's fucking. Without further ado, let's see what Lamont Roach Sr. talking about. Crossing the line, beat that ass rematch. All right, bro. All right, bro.
The rematch, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. So just waiting on official announcement. I think it's not too old though, but it's a great place in a great location for kids to come and
Hold up.
learn how
I
to
gotta
defend
play this
yourself.
part. He's talking about a charity or something drive he's got going on, and it's important to me that I play that. Because anything that any one of these fighters do for the kids, man, it fucking matters to me. That's what kind of guy I am. I care about the future. Why you guys think I cared so much when Turkey bursted on the scene trying to take boxing to Saudi? Now that I know he's not going to be able to do that because the guy will literally fuck up a wet dream, I'm kind of more open to the shit that Turkey's doing because I know it's not going to amount to him taking the youth and taking boxing over to Saudi Arabia. I'm not a boxing fan like most people are. I care about the fucking future of this sport just as much as I care about what's going on right now. The fucking kids is what matters. It's what should matter to all these fucking goofy boxing fans that are out here typing away in chats, fucking sucking Turkey's D. Like, come on, man. We can't. Boxing in America has to be well and thriving, and it's not. It's fucking not. When I look at the Truck Simpson fight from last night with Vito Malnicki, them tickets were probably $10 fucking dollars. Nobody there because the promoters suck. They don't do their job. The fighters got to get online more. Punching the bag just isn't going to work anymore. Head down, grinding in the gym, that's not working anymore. You guys got to get out here and talk shit. Get out here and have a live stream and inform fight fans that you're having a fight and this is where you can buy the tickets. The fucking future of boxing matters. All this shit matters, so that's why I rewound it.
and some solid shots. I think someone was in heels too.
Oh yeah. She had her heels on. She was working a miss.
Dragon. Salutations, bro.
But yeah, it was a
Thanks
mixture.
for stopping
We
through,
had
homie.
some
Appreciate
kids
you.
from the gym
And
along
yo,
with
you guys, if you're not
beginners,
subscribed to
that's in the
Dr.
neighborhood,
Boxing
from the
Talk,
neighborhood.
go
Awesome.
subscribe.
You
man.
know, with these
I
type
just
of programs.
talked during this whole kid thing. Go subscribe to Dr. Boxing Talk. This dude works very hard. He's always live. If your favorite YouTuber ain't live, go look at the boxing channels that are live. My boy Doc will be live. In 2 cents, y'all don't even need me to tell you this. I'm sure everybody in here subscribed. But if you're not, go check out 2 Cents Boxing, a female voice of boxing, Logic, all that good noise. Go check both of them channels out. Salute to y'all. Let me
Programs outside of just being able to give them fundamentals of books, but how important is it to teach
no
them
doubt,
how
Doc.
to, defend
doubt,
themselves?
And Cam J too.
Man.
Shit,
You gotta learn how to defend
I'm
yourself.
over here sleeping.
Kids,
This channel
bullying
too,
go
Cam
take
J
place,
Network.
Or sometimes
Put
it
me
takes
work.
a nice one too to end that, But it
Go
gives kids
subscribe
confidence
over
once they
here.
learn. And most of the time, they
That's
don't
my
really get in
dog,
fights
real
because they
shit.
learn that they know how to defend themselves and they know how to handle situations different. So boxing is a tool that could give them that confidence and discipline for them to make the right decision in situations like that.
You know, this is a really nice library.
Yeah,
I mean,
very nice.
What do you know the history a little bit, or why this?
Nah, not too sure about the history, but I think it's not too old though. But it's a great place in a great location for kids to come and get some good books and read.
Awesome. So I'm gonna rip the bandage. Obviously, a lot of fight fans have been anticipating and waiting for one of the, if not maybe, arguably the biggest fight. You know that.
All right, I just gotta stop this for a second because I like Lamont Roach Sr. He's a fucking real one. Rocks with the JBT. Gives shout out to the JBT, the whole lineup. Y'all know what it is. He gives interviews to the JBT, to Lamont Roach Jr. They're real ones, and I'm fans of these guys. I don't want people to misconstrue what I'm saying. And I know the Tank fans hate to hear me say that, but I was a fan of Lamont Roach's before this fight. I will be a fan of them after this fight. It's just Tank's my favorite fighter, bro, and I think he didn't show up to the first fight. It's going to be a fucking war this next fight because of the shit talking that's going on. They're pushing each other's buttons. And don't take the shit talking so serious. They're literally on Twitter just fucking with each other. And Tank didn't threaten nobody's fucking kids. He didn't threaten kids. You got goofy ass bitch made YouTubers out here fucking making videos like Tank is threatening Lamont Roach's kids. Come on, bro. You gotta have more integrity than that. Don't fucking act like a bozo goofy all the fucking time. Nobody believes you anyways, bro. You're just hurting your fucking credibility. Real shit. Shout out to Lamont Roach Sr., and he's supposed to feel like Tank crossed the line, I guess. Let's hear what he's got to say about it. Fucking A.
Has
You
been
guys
resurfaced for the rematch
crazy,
of
bro.
Tank Roach 2. What's going on? Is everything all? You know, I see some stuff on Twitter. The fight sign? Is things
Chad,
good? Are we gonna get the
Queen.
rematch?
What's up with you,
We're gonna get
Ty?
the rematch.
Thanks for having me yesterday. Another fucking lady in boxing talk. Go like, share, subscribe over here. If you're not subscribed there already, you probably should be. You're late. Go get it. Tap in. Salute to you, Ty. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. So just waiting
Gonna
on
happen.
official announcement to take place, and then part 2 gonna be on the
Yeah.
way.
You know, some stuff has kind of gone personal from weeks on, and ironically, yesterday there was even
Facts.
more. Is this fight? Some people claim it's like to sell the fight and certain things from like Tank's end, and you know,
Tommy,
Roach is
you can't
responding
be.
to it,
Are
or some
you
trash talking, or is
literally
it a
of the
little bit more
same opinion he
personal
blue blood, bro?
now?
Oh shit! I just took that off. Fucking A. All right, Tommy says, I'm gonna get that interview back up. Tommy says, what would you do, D1, if a dude talking shit to you says, I know where your son goes to school? What's the implication? He said, I'm gonna pull the tweet up if I can get it. I know the exact words of the tweet, so if I can't get it up here. He said, how about I meet you at your son's school, implicating, this is the implications of that. Letting Lamont Roach know that he knows where he's at. He's not threatening his kids. I would take it just for what it's worth. All right, you're telling me you know my location. That's what he's telling them. Knows where you're at. I don't know where you guys are getting fucking confused like Tank threatened Lamont's kids. Are you watching too much Blue Blood, dog? Is that what's going on right now? Are you literally watching this dude tell you what the tweet was and then go off on what he thinks was said there? Because, bro, there's no possible way we can take that as Tank's threatening Lamont's kids. There's none. No fucking way. We can't do that, bro. I get it. I would be mad. I would be fucking pissed too. They should be. And they are. I mean, literally, they're mad. He said, we're going to see what he says. I haven't even seen this interview yet. I get it. I get where people are fucking saying, like, all right. But it ain't no threat to Lamont Roach fucking kids in any sort of the way, form, shape, fucking none of that. He did not threaten his kids. I don't know how we're taking that as that. I would take it serious, but I wouldn't say he threatened my kids because that just didn't happen, bro. That did not happen. Yo, and if all you guys want to get a hold of me, my new email is dankfatherisafuckinggoofy@gmail.com. Salute to you, though, Dank. You've seen it. I posted it. You know what it is. I guess. Oh, shit. I'm not even sharing it. I'm over here watching it myself. I gotta. Says he crossed the
Confidence,
line, bro.
motivate.
But listen, man. All is fair in love and war. As long as he didn't threaten his fucking kids, he didn't say, I'm gonna go to your son's school and punch your fucking 13-year-old son in his face. That didn't happen, guys. It didn't even fucking come close to that. We can't fucking start taking the same track as fucking Buddy on YouTube and thinking that Tank is threatening kids. He just didn't do that. It's not that. It's quite some shit talking, and take it how you want it, but he ain't threatening no fucking kids, bro. We can't do that, bro. We cannot do that.
It's like to sell the fight and certain things from like Tank's end, and you know, Roach is responding to it and some trash talking, or is it a little bit more personal now?
Yeah, right now, I get selling the fight, but it's getting it crossing the line, in my opinion. You
Yeah,
know,
Dank, you ain't gonna be
saying
responding
certain
shit.
things that, you know, it's no place for, you know.
Go
So
respond to your
there's
fucking
plenty of ways
self.
to hype the fight. You know, fight already hyped
You're
up.
done
You know,
for
you
the
can
day.
trash talk,
I
you
don't
do
know what
that, but
kind
don't
of
start
energy you
bringing
thought I was
kids and
on
family
today,
and stuff
but I
like
ain't
that,
on that
talking out the
energy,
side of your
buddy.
neck.
Not at all.
That's not good
Fuck
business,
out
and
of
that's
here.
not good practice. And
King
a lot of
B,
people could turn a lot of people off with that.
salute to
Do you
you,
feel
dog. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate
because the
you.
fight was so
Thomas
controversial the
Hill,
first time
salute OG.
that it's a way to build confidence, motivate? Because a lot of people felt that your son won the fight, you know, and I know it's debated that, you know, people also felt Tank won,
That's what I think,
but
bro. I
I
think he
think
be
a lot
getting
of people
drunk and
felt
shit.
that your
Thinking he
son
can
won.
just say
So
anything
is
he
this
wants.
potentially some sort of like
Crazy.
confident rebuild, or just to kind of get himself in fight mode? Because
Okay, speak on him. You know, he probably trying to convince himself or something. This the way he needs to be before a fight. But that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying meet everywhere else but the ring. You know, meet us at T-Mobile. If that's where it's gonna happen at, that's where you need to meet at. All that other junk you talking, man, nobody tripping off none of that. Nobody worried about none of that. So meet us in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So
He gave you the opportunity. See, this is what happens, bro. People take your fucking kindness for weakness all the time in life, bro. It never fucking fails. People get comfortable and take your fucking kindness for weakness. Fucking dude, they're literally talking shit back and forth. Meet you in the ring. The only reason you're even on this interview right now is because he met you in the ring. I mean, let's fucking be real about this shit. That's the only reason you're fucking here, is because Tank gave you an opportunity in the ring that he didn't have to. He doesn't have to give you a rematch neither. Fans and everybody involved in this shit got the game fucked all the way up. Hen Dog, what's up with you, Hen Dog? Salute to you, man. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. I think I missed somebody else. He did keep it classy though, Tommy. And bro, I would take it a certain way too. I guess maybe I'm fucking lashing out because he didn't put my kid's school in one of his tweets. But it's literally Tank just telling this dude, I know where you're at. Then he says the house in Marlboro, all that shit. Like it's not, bro, it's nothing more than shit talk, dude. These, for all we know, these dudes are fucking best friends behind the fucking scenes. A lot of this shit is getting towards WWE status, and we act like that in one instance, but when it comes to Tank, these fucking dudes on YouTube, the way they fucking paint the pictures on this young man, it's fucking bizarre to me. It really is. Their fucking favorite has baby mama problems. I don't never talk about Devin Haney's personal shit. I never would do that. I can't fucking do that. Like I can't bring fucking personal shit, baby mama, kids, none of that. I don't fucking like that Tank did that, but I'm just simply fucking saying he ain't threatened nobody's kids. Did he go too far? Maybe. Maybe, but he ain't threatened nobody's fucking kids, man. We're not doing that. These fucking dudes are out here fucking, they hate this little guy so fucking much, they're willing to destroy their own credibility just because they fucking can't stand it. And I think it has to do with the punching power, knockouts and shit. Because their favorite fighters are little bitches throwing punches, can never hurt nobody, just fucking pillow fist bitches. I think it's the knockouts. I think it's how hard he punches because they think it's like the cheat code, because it is. They should think that way. Fucking bitch made goofies.
we
It
can
gets
beat
me
that
pissed
ass
off. I
again.
want to start punching the bag.
what's different now? I mean, I know you guys are consistently training. That's the same. You guys are working hard. Clear, you guys are still a champion at 130. So outside of all the what's considered the norm of you guys consistently working hard, has anything changed since the rematch, or the rematch that happened?
Lamont just told everybody he was going on this legacy run, and it started with March 1st. So it's been a big difference. It's even more focused, even more dedicated to prove that he's one of the best in the world. And
And he is. I think he is.
he just looking off the break. He's looking razor sharp, man. So
And that's like, I don't understand, bro. Like, we're so lost in boxing. The fans in the internet have got this game so fucked up, man. It's literally, it's almost beyond repair. We're fucking way too far. Guys on fucking Twitter tweeting at fighters, they could never fucking do half of what they do. They got fucking gigantic balls. And then if they're out in real life, you'd see them and they're quiet little fucking church mice. They ain't nothing about what they are on this fucking internet. They ain't got the same vim and vigor that they're posting these fucking YouTube videos with. When you see them in real life, they're bitch made. It's crazy, dude. Lamont Roach can't get credit for fighting fucking Tank Davis and being very, very competitive in the fight. It's like fans and the announcers were so shocked that this dude was competitive with Tank that they're fucking willing to cap and fucking go way overboard about this shit. Lamont Roach might be one of the best fighters on the planet. Like, he might be. He goes out there and does the same thing with Tank, and it's equally as competitive. I got to see Lamont Roach against every other top lightweight because I think he gives them everything they're looking for. Probably wins. Probably beats their bitch asses. And we got to fucking understand that that's a style thing with Tank and Lamont Roach, a knowing thing. Knowing your fucking opponent, it matters. It goes fucking far as hell. The facts of the matter is your favorite fucking fighter wouldn't dare fight Tank Davis the way Lamont Roach did. Wouldn't even fucking think about it. It wouldn't even cross his fucking mind to sit in the pocket, catch and counter. Not even fucking, it would not even be a thought in the whole 8-week training camp that they have to get ready for Tank Davis to fight the way Lamont Roach did. Wouldn't do it. They're too bitch made. Sorry. Lamont Roach is one of the best fighters. He's the best 130 pounder right now. There's nobody that beats him at 130. Sorry. Nobody. 135, top 5. No problem about it. Who you got over Lamont Roach at 135? Huh? Who you guys got over Lamont Roach at 135? There's only 2 names you could possibly say. And I think the second one's a triangle theory because Shakur beat Jamel Herring when really they take that way the fuck out of context. Number one, they didn't watch the fight. They couldn't have. They watched the highlights that Top Rank produced for a fucking Golden Boy fighter going over to fucking ESPN to fight. They're in his prime, at the end of his prime, I would say. 1 year left in his prime. Jamel Herring. And then Shakur Stevenson fights Jamel Herring 2 or 3 years after the fact and beats him. And you guys fucking got this weird shit in your mind that you think because Shakur beat Herring that Shakur can beat Lamont Roach. It don't work like that. It don't fucking work like that. And then in the same sentence, they'll say triangle theories don't work, but Jamel Herring beat the brakes off Lamont Roach. What? You couldn't have possibly have watched that fight if that's your fucking opinion on it. You couldn't have. It was a 6-6, 7-5 fight either way between young-ass Lamont Roach just entering his prime. Probably needed some more big fights before he got in that big fight. You can't fucking have these corny-ass opinions if you've actually watched the fights. Triangle theories don't work in fucking boxing. Styles make fights every single time they go off. Fucking goofies. Lamont Roach Jr. should get way more credit than y'all are giving him. Maybe after this fight and Tank fucking puts in work and Lamont puts in work, it's going to go 12 rounds. I'm certain of it. It's going to go all 12. It's going to be a war, though. I think Tank beats him this time, but it's going to be a fucking war, guys. It's going to be a good fight. You need to give Lamont Roach way more credit.
his drive has increased, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We just ready to fight, man. You know, all that, you know, like I said, we're gonna go back to this stupid talks and stuff like that.
Thomas Hill says, but they all got to get in there. I think you said something before that. Because, yeah. But Tank talking on the media is a sign that he's engaged, and that doesn't bode well for Roach. But we're going to see, and that's for show. And then he says, but they all got to get in the ring with each other, and it will settle all. And Tank, my guy, but he got to cross those names off the list. I agree 1,000, 1,000,000%. All right. There's no fucking disagreements there. They all got to fight each other so we can know who the true best is. I don't know if Tank goes past this fight, though. And I probably wanted to wait till Tuesday Night Raw to tell you that, because just the way Coach Kenny talked in his last interview, Tank got to stand on business, and I'll play that right after I'm done playing this for a couple more minutes. Let me let him finish, and then I'll get into that. I don't know if we see Tank Davis for too much longer after this one, guys. I don't. But let me let him keep going.
That has no place for boxing, to be honest with you. But
my Tank fans are gonna hate this shit.
We're ready for anything they bring to the table when it comes. That time's come. So just can't wait to really truly announce the fight, so everybody can stop asking me what's going on. But
nah, respect to Lamont, but Lamont was in the ring with a disengaged Tank Davis. This time around, Tank is into the fight, and it ends by KO 6-8. I agree with what you said all the way up to the 6-8 point. Tank could stop him with a body shot, but he ain't knocking him out to the head. Unless Lamont has a fat camp and isn't focused and drinking beers and shit like that. We'll see if he's focused or not, bro. But I'm big on genetics, guys. I'm big on genetics. All right? It fucking matters how wide your neck is, how fucking big your head is. Some guys just aren't going out. They're not going to get knocked out, no matter what hits them. A fucking 2x4, a telephone pole. Some guys just ain't going out. I think Lamont's one of those guys. He can get stopped with body shots, there's no doubt. And if Tank comes out first round pressing the action, then we can talk about a late stoppage. But if he comes out boxing, I don't know if he stops Lamont. He would literally have to catch him with something he does not see. And it has to be a fucking vicious, vicious counter. Some guys just ain't going to sleep, man.
It's going to take place, man. It's still two great fighters, man, at the end of the day. In a prime, competing. I think it's the best fight in boxing right now, in my opinion.
It is. It is.
Do you feel
All right, that's a good thing he said. I'm gonna stop the fucking. And well, I'm gonna let it play for a little bit more after this, because I think he says he's getting into some good shit. What is the best fight in boxing right now? Canelo, Crawford, Tank Roach, Tank Shakur. Who do you guys think is the best matchup in boxing that we need to have? Because people are still literally not believing that Tank and Roach are going to run it back. Literally, there's still content being made. People are like, Tank is scared. He didn't sign his part of the paperwork. Fucking what? They're literally talking about this shit daily, tweeting back to each other. And there's still people out here with their titles of their videos talking about Tank is scared. Didn't sign his fucking portion of the contract. Like, what? Come on, bro. What's the best fight in boxing right now, guys? Canelo Benavidez is one for me. But Canelo's clearly scared, so we're not going to get that one. That's just one that we don't get. There's been plenty of matchups throughout the history of the sport that we're just not going to get. It is what it is. Shout out to Twitter. If you're on here on Twitter, because I got just as many people on Twitter as there is on YouTube, appreciate you. Hit the like over there. Give us a retweet or a follow. If you're not too goofy, I'll follow you back. YouTubers, please smash the like button. Like, if you forgot, that's fine. Miss Mona, salutations. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. It's true. Nobody signed in. If Lamont was so good, why was he not signed to any promoter besides ProBox? He was signed to Golden Boy for a while, but he decided to do the Haney thing. trying to get the biggest pay. And I think they knew about, like, if people really pay attention to boxing, you know Lamont and Tank fought twice in the amateurs, and that was definitely a fucking possibility for the last 4 years that them two were gonna fight. So if I'm Lamont Roach Sr., which he's a smart dude, fucking I'm getting off of all ties to promotional companies too. So when we get that fucking check, it's as big a check as it can be. That's why he wasn't signed to nobody. And he could sell a couple tickets too. He did pretty good on his main event for Pro Box. There was some tickets in there. There was more tickets in that fight than there was last night for two so-called bigger names in boxing. Truck, Jaha, fucking Vito Malnicki. That fucking arena was empty. He did his Pro Box arena, and that shit had a lot of sold tickets. It ain't no Tank. And it don't get what I'm saying confused. It wasn't no Tank fucking sellout, but there was a lot of people there. And I think it was smart for them to go by themselves. Fuck Oscar. Fuck all these greedy fucking old promoters that don't really do their job anyways. I'm going to let him keep talking. Now I'm going to play the Kenny interview from yesterday. Kind of scary. If you're a Tank fan and you hear what he said, sometimes you got to stand on business. And I think that's implicating money with the PBC. I'll play that after this.
There's a level of like emotions that have to be, I don't want to say like regulated, but just because there was so much controversy in the first fight, and then now there's a lot of, trash talking on Twitter and things like that. Like, is there now another level to just kind of maintain
it's the best water
like
I've
a
ever
discipline,
drank.
right? Of just like, don't fight too aggressive, don't fight out of emotions, don't fight out of anger. Is there?
Who let him go? Golden Boy let him go. If that's what happened, well, that's what happened. And they decided to stay by themselves. But they knew they had a Tank fight, possibly. I don't care what the narratives on YouTube and what YouTuber told you what. That's not, it's 90% of the time it's cap.
Kind of like a mindset that.
The mindset is always going to be to get the job done within the game plan. None of that's going to deter that. But more different, people don't realize, man. Like, they keep talking about the other side and him getting riled up. You don't want to poke Lamont too many times, I can tell you that, man. So they ain't doing nothing but making it more dangerous for the other opponent, man.
The irony that people say don't poke Tank, in this case, don't poke Roach.
Don't poke him, man. I'm telling you. They're going to see.
Awesome. Well, I know that, while we wait for that fight, we have August 2nd.
And if you say, and Miss Mona, I'm by no means if you say that that's what happened, I believe you. I would like to see that shit for myself, though. I'm going to have to do some research after this. I believe you 100%. I'm just saying, most YouTubers, they fucking be capping. Like, real shit. On purpose with bad intentions. Especially anything involving Tank Davis. 99% of it's cap. It's fucking sad, man. It's sad.
Your son Jordan and Ben Johnson, multiple time national championships.
All right, nobody cares about the smaller Roach. He's not that good of a fighter at all. Kenny Ellis. Recent. And Lamont Roach is a good fighter. He can fight his fucking ass off. I don't know why people don't think he can fight. I don't fucking get it. He's literally he's one of them ones at lightweight. You guys can't fucking convince me that any other lightweight can beat him right now. You can't do it.
Okay, this is Johnny Boy Boxing.
You guys can see this, right? All right, there we go. I'm going to let this play the whole fucking way. I'm not going to interrupt. I'm not going to do none of that. It's kind of scary, man. Kind of scary. Look at Canelo and them are fucking having their launch press conference. Fuck out of here. Nobody cares about that fucking circus freak show. They care about Tank versus Lamont.
In that fight hype, I'm here with Kenny Ellis, great coach. What's going on?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
That's it, man. We're in the locker room. Talk to me about the
619. What's up with you, homie? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Salute to you. Boxing hackers in the building. God self, my dog. Salute to you. A fucking real one in the building. See that badge on his name? Fucking real one. Salute to you, champ. He's not a junior lightweight no more. You're just talking. He's holding on to that belt for fucking what God knows what. He'll never fight at 130 again. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You tried to tell me the other night that Terrence Crawford is top 3 all-time great if he stops Canelo. What? What? Bro, go watch more boxing, kid. I was going to read your fucking chat, but I'm not going to do that. Because you probably don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking boxing hacker. Planet 619. The question was why he wasn't signed to another promoter aside from Pro Box, yet he was. I don't get it. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Who is he signed to other than Pro Box? I thought he was signed to Golden Boy. And then they dropped him or he parted ways from them. Went to Pro Box. I thought it was on purpose, but Miss Mona says he got dropped. I'm going to go look into it, and I'll have the facts when I'm done. But I can't do it right now, so salute to you, though, Planet. You already know what it is, dog. Let me play this interview, guys. I don't want to stop this. Just watch what he says at the end, man. It was alarming to me. I don't know if Tank goes too much further after this fight, just to be honest with you guys. And listen, all fighters are going to retire. 31, 32, you're definitely into your prime, and it would be sad if Tank has to fucking sit out for money because the promoters are playing games with his fucking 6-fight, 7-fight deal. Like, it would be fucking a travesty to this game because Tank and even the other fighters know this. They're fucking out here talking about it now. Shit, Tank's the only one that fucking brings in excitement and keeping this sport alive right now. But instead, everybody wants to hate on the fucking kid and paint all these bad fucking narratives on him. He is single-handedly keeping the sport alive in America right now. Single-handedly. Fucking, you guys need to appreciate the young man more. Like, real shit.
What's Tank doing right now?
He's doing great, man. It's just another fight. We get prepared for it, and I'm sure they're doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
Facts, Miss Mona. Fucking facts. Super annoying, super goofy, and complete cap coming out of that fucking goofy's mouth.
You both going to be in the corners. Calvin Ford going to be there. I know he's here right now with us,
Yes.
Okay, definitely. I just wanted to clarify that. Do you think that Lamont lit the fire inside of Tank in the rematch? A lot of people said that it was a close fight. The knee, all these things, these situations. What do you think about that?
It's boxing, it is what it is. It's past tense. We getting ready for the future,
All right. How many more fights you think Tank has in him? Does he have that desire in him to continue to go?
It's totally up to Tank. Whatever he decides to do, I always say I support him or any other fighter. If he want to wake up tomorrow and say I'm done, he's done.
Definitely.
Everybody has their path and their distance.
Absolutely, but you know him more better than a lot of people. So what do you think his mentality is, his attitude? You know him since he was young. So what do you think? He'll continue to keep going?
It's hard to say, man. I mean,
one day he'll wake up.
He do love the sport, but,
okay.
Sometimes you got to stand on 10,
Yeah, definitely.
For whatever the reason might be, but he loves the sport, and he don't fear nobody, anything like that,
Do you think he'll try to go for the knockout, to cement it and to shut everybody up and say, listen, this fight wasn't close, Lamont wasn't on my level? Do you think he'll want to make that type of statement, or he'll just box and do what he does?
I don't know. Have to wait and see. Have to wait and see.
All right, definitely. And just in the other news, Turkey Island Sheik has a lot of money. He's putting all these fights together. He's doing the Canelo Crawford fight. Another fight that he said he wants is the second fight that he wants big is Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Do you think there's any possibility that Turkey can entice Tank Tank to work in if he brings Al Heyman in? Because he said he's loyal to Al and he's not going anywhere. But Al's a businessman, so maybe we can make this fight happen. What do you think?
Anything is possible, you know. Who knows what the future holds? But again, it's whatever Tank do, I support him, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you see a fight with him and Shakur playing out? How do you see that fight happening?
Well, I don't see it going 12.
Me neither.
It's definitely a stoppage or a knockout, right?
Yeah. My opinion, though, don't mean to fit anybody. It's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Early, late, you know, how do you think how that happens?
It could be early, it could be late, you know. It could be midway. It depends.
Definitely. Well, what do you think about Tank, his personal feelings towards Shakur? Is this just boxing, his business, or is it personal? You know, they throw jabs at each other on social media. What do you think?
I mean, that's boxing.
You're on time, though.
The whole thing is boxing, you know. You know, it's just boxing.
Yeah,
sometimes
absolutely.
Fighters get animosity, but they settle it in the ring.
Absolutely. So what's your final message to Shakur, Lamont, those guys?
Train hard, man. A lot of money to be made. You know, I wish everybody the best.
That's it, man. The great coach, Kenny Ellis, man.
There's also a Coach Calvin interview. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like when he said you got to stand on 10, like the way he answered this question here, it kind of made me think that this could be the fucking last hurrah. At least Tank's going to try to stand on 10 for something. And the only thing I can think of is it's got to be money. It's got to be something with the PBC. Tank wants these fucking fights. These guys don't want to fight. Fucking something is happening. Something is going on behind the scenes with this dude. For Kenny Ellis to say this.
What do you think his mentality is, his attitude? You know, you know him since he was young, so what do you think? He'll continue to keep going?
You know, it's hard to say, man. I mean,
one day he'll wake up.
He do love the sport, you know.
Oh,
but,
okay.
You know, sometimes you got to start on 10, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes you have to. Like, real shit. Business is a motherfucker, bro. Like, when you want something done in business, you got to play your hand. And you got to play it to the best of your ability. If they're shorting you on money, if they're fucking with your opponents, if they're doing whatever they're doing, sometimes when you're in Tank's position, you hold all the juice. You got all the fucking cards. Nobody should be able to tell Tank not a fucking thing. Because it doesn't matter where he fights, what promotional banner he fights for. The attention, everything is centered around the little guy. All of it. Somebody like Lamont Roach can get such a fucking profile hike. He literally would have to beat every top guy for fucking 5-6 fights straight in order to get the profile boost he got in one competitive fight with Tank Davis. So somebody like Tank Davis has got to stand on 10. He literally got to fucking play his hand and show fucking people what it is, man. Because we're getting lost with the fucking internet era. We're forgetting what the A side is. We're thinking this guy has to do something special because your favorite fighter just said, I want to fight Tank on fucking line. No, he don't. He wants a payday. He don't really want to fight, because if he really wanted to fight, he would have took what Lamont Roach took. He would have took what fucking Frank Martin took. And that's the fucking reality of it. They cannot want to fight that fucking much. Right now, even their fucking promoters, if it wasn't for Turkey, these fucking goofies would be struggling to get fucking paydays like that. They're literally trying to extort this young man into fighting them. Out here fucking YouTubers and typers fucking painting narratives like somebody's afraid of them. Number one, they don't fight or punch in the style that somebody would be afraid of. Like scared. What? They don't present that kind of fucking... It's not that. They do not fucking present that fucking part of it anyway, in any way, shape, or form. Y'all got to stop this shit. Ain't nobody worried about a boxing match. They've been boxing their whole fucking life. Ain't nobody afraid of that. Afraid to lose. What? You guys say Tank lost his last fight. Why would he be going right back into a fight with a guy that you guys say he lost to if the guy doesn't have confidence or if he's scared? Like, for real, your guys' logic is fucking shot out. It is shot the fuck out. Big Dog Willie knows. If Tank was scared, salute to Big Dog and the only fucking supporter of the show today. Appreciate you. How come this thing just got super big? Why ain't I seeing it on the fucking... Shut this off that shit up, bro. Shout out to Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Damn, I just fucked this whole screen up. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Salute. Big Dog Willie says Shakur and Tank November 20, or Jake Paul and Tank November 22nd. Las Vegas facts. I don't know, bro. You think Tank's gonna turn it around from August to November that fast? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Doesn't quite line up, but salute to you.
And y'all thought I was going to play a knockout for the super chat. See how disappointing that was? Nah, just playing. Shout out to the super chatter, dog.
This happens. Boom.
Boom. Yeah, they don't present that kind of obstacle. Ain't nobody worried about them fucking dudes. They're not that kind of fighter. Bluster, what's up with you, champ? What is the title referring to? Lamont Roach Sr. said Tank crossed the line with the fucking kids tweet where he said, I'll meet you at your son's school. Lamont Roach Sr., I just played, you have to go back and watch it. I just played the interview from Lamont Roach Sr. where he said Tank crossed the line. And that's okay for him to think that, but it is what it is. Salute to you, Bluster. Thanks for stopping through again, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's hear what Coach Calvin had to say. They didn't really ask him too much about Tank, but we're going to listen to it anyways.
Going on, I'm here with Coach Calvin Ford, one of the best trainers in
This is for learning purposes only. And if you just got in the building, please hit the like button or the dislike. If you hate watching, you can hit the thumbs down. And if you're a real G like Big Dog Willie, you'll hit the fucking super chat. And if you're even bigger G, you'll hit the Cash App. But if you can't do none of that, just hit the like button. Appreciate you. And if you're on Twitter, some sort of engagement would be appreciated. Shout out to y'all.
Game, talk to me, man. We here in Jersey.
God, man. What's happening? We here in Jersey. Always here. What's going on?
Yeah, that's it, man. Talk to me about your fighter, his opponent. What are the things that he brings, the risks that he brings to your fighter?
Well, I look at the fighter when they're in the fight. You know, I do. He have a lot of energy. You know,
first tell the people your fighter.
Fighter Lorenzo Truck Simpson.
Exactly.
Baltimore, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? The risks, I don't see no risk. Truck is on another. He's very talented. You know what I'm saying?
Who's a super fan, dude?
How he go out there and perform.
Who here is the super fan?
Yes, he's a fighter. They out here fighting.
What I need to know. Who here is a super fan?
We just got to see how the night gonna fold.
He's a good fighter. He's my favorite
Everybody
fighter.
pumped and hype about
Guess
it.
what?
You know, I'm happy.
We'll have another favorite fighter as soon as he's done. And I'll still be here, still talking this boxing.
He had a chance to actually look
that
deep
helps
inside
out.
of him. He's been doing it since he was so little, you know. And hiccups come, but that teach you how to be a man. You know, it teach. It taught us a lot of things about each one of ourselves. You know, so me being on this level as a coach for so many years, you know, with the amateurs and whatnot, and then reach the top of the pinnacle and whatnot, and everybody just throwing stones at you, and you're just trying to just do the right things, but you've been doing with the youth and the kids for so many long.
Super fan now.
It just get frustrated, you know. Get frustrated, you know, and everybody always, how would I say, throwing darts at us.
Yeah, definitely. I hear that. You know, they had a heated press conference. You know, talk to me about that. Is that good for fighters? I know it's good for the publicity, but
it brings the energy, and they signed the contract.
Yeah,
you know, when it's outside the contract.
And see, Dankfather says their coaching got exposed again. No, it had nothing to do with coaching. It's always on the fighters, man. You guys don't fucking understand. You really don't. You really have very small understanding of what the fuck you're watching every day of your life. I honestly think most boxing fans aren't even boxing fans. They're live chat fans. They want to come and fucking talk shit with a group of people. They're more of the chat fans than they are fans of the sport of boxing and actually watching the fighting that's taking place. I'm fucking thoroughly convinced of that.
You know, you have people be talking on that stuff.
You're
They didn't even sign a contract. Oh, I want to fight this guy. Didn't even sign a contract. Man, stop faking. You know what I'm saying? Stop faking. We're not going to do that. You know, I can see you say something.
Your
you know what I'm saying?
favorites are fake.
It brings a conversation for the fans to talk about other fighters to fight about. Let the fans do that. You get what I'm saying? Especially when the contract. When I'm like this, once the contract's signed, it's a hit. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Otherwise, keep your bitch ass
season
mouth
for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Long they don't do nothing to jeopardize the fight. We good.
Bluster says. Bluster says, seen Truck like 8-ish years ago. I thought he was going to be the man, but he's taken a lot of losses in a bad division. Sucks. Yeah, I was of that opinion too. See, Greg Hackett said this last night on his live stream during the fight. I think he had a very, very strong point. I think Truck was a bit of a man-child. Like, he was bigger than everybody. He developed faster, so he reaped those benefits in the amateurs of being a man-child. And then when you get older, you run into guys that are really like that, just like you are. Truck's not that good of a fighter. He's just not, guys. I have to keep it 100. As much as I'm this is the real reason I'm a Tank fan. This man right here, the man that's on the screen right here, this guy, I'm a fan of his. I don't really fucking. How could you not be a fan of a man that fucking saves kids on a daily basis? How can you do what Dankfather come in here fucking fixing his thumbs to degrade a man that literally is saving kids from the fucking trenches on a daily fucking basis? I don't know how these guys have any sort of haters. It's fucking brain boggling to me. Fucking Coach Calvin should get a fucking Nobel Peace Prize for the work he does. He does God's work. And you guys got the fucking nerve to criticize this guy. It's fucking wild to me. It's super wild. I'm fans of this man that leads young men and women out of their fucked up situations, gives them an outlet to fucking be better, to get out of the bullshit and come back into a safe place and learn a fucking sport and learn the discipline of boxing. Because learning an organized sport or a sport like boxing trains you for life. It teaches you how to take orders. It teaches you respect, responsibility, everything you need going into the real world as a young man or a young woman. So anybody that has criticism for this man or wants to talk down on this man, fuck you. Real shit. Just like that. I don't get where you get off. They're coaching. What? Fuck out of here.
It's too much time involved, getting them prepared for a fight.
Exactly. But you think like psychologically that messes up a fight and then
Yo, Rich, what's up with you, homie? Salute. He says, Truck is punch drunk. I don't know about that. Not yet. I mean, these guys go to war in the gyms, man. And if they're not in camp with their coaches closely monitoring their sparring, they get into fucking gym wars. And you don't know what fighter's going to show up from fight to fight these days. Honest to God. Honest to fucking God. But you could have a little bit of a point there, man. I don't know if he's exactly the fighter he used to be. Like, because when he was young, I thought he was going to be the man, like Bluster said. I really did. I thought he was going to be one of them ones, but you guys don't know what it really takes to fucking become somebody like Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney, or, we all got our criticisms for each one of these guys, but in reality, man, you got to be a special fucking fighter. 9 times out of 10, the guy in the corner is just the guy in the corner. When it comes down to the 12-round fight that you're in at that time, they can give you all the advice in the world. If you take it and actually apply that to the fight, that's what makes a fighter special. If they can listen to the corner's advice and fucking do what they're telling them to do. Very few fighters can. Very few fighters can. Truck is one of the ones that can't do it. Because I've heard him get multitude of great advice. Just never did what the coaches were telling them. And it's hard to do. It's very hard to do. We got to give fighters more respect, man, and coaches even more respect. Especially the ones like this man that has such a large stable of fucking amateur fighters. Most of these coaches at the top, like Bomac and them, Do they have a big amateur program that has a fucking waiting list? You got to wait for 8 months to get on? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. So I got nothing but love and respect for the man that's on the TV screen right now. I'm gonna keep letting this interview play.
Man, like I know your fighter, he wants to knock him out. He wants to knock because they're going at it. The families and fans are getting involved in the press conference.
That's good for the fans.
Yeah, but for the fighters, mentally,
I mean, sometimes some things like that gets a fighter, started and whatnot.
Yeah.
Some fighters, they old school. They don't say too much. You get what I'm saying? Me, it is what it is. Long you don't do anything to jeopardize the fight. You know what I'm saying? I like to see what happens at the fight. So when I seen that, what was going on,
facts,
it was
Big
good
Dog.
energy.
An actual factual chat
So it makes
from
me
Big
like,
Dog Willie.
tune in.
Screenshot.
I'm going to tune in. You know what I'm saying?
He's finally kicking
I'm looking
back.
forward to see Renzo be himself
Big
again.
Dog.
Absolutely, man. And switching gears real quick, Coach, I want to know your opinion and your thoughts. Canelo and Crawford are going to face off with each other. What do you think about that fight? He's moving up 2 weight classes.
I'm happy for both fighters. Crawford getting another serious young African American fighting him. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, he's alive.
You are who you say you are.
Canelo is the GOAT. And it's good for Terrence Crawford.
It makes me question.
You know what I'm saying?
You are the person you say you are.
To see him, again, it gives
bullshit like that.
The boxing world to talk about.
Shout out
it.
to
And
Boxing
everybody
Hacker.
look forward to it.
Where? Why is it still playing? Wow, wow, wow. Holy shit. My computer is tweaking right now. My bad, fam. Hold on. Yeah, Dank, I can't do no more of those chats today. You're being extremely disrespectful. Maybe because you got cooked yesterday on Jab Queen's fucking panel. I don't know what it is, bro. But you need to get out your fucking feelings. All right, it is what it is. Shout out to Boxing Hacker with the $10 in the super chat. D1, I have seen pro fighters act like this in the past. Tank is just crashing out. What? What's he crashing out over? It's not about money or not getting fights. He's just burnt out. He's been boxing since he was a child. Wow. Thanks for wasting the $10 on the super chat. It's not really a waste to me because you donated to the channel. I appreciate it, but I've never seen such cap in my entire life. You guys just continue to cap on this young man and the shit he's got going on. Salute to you, though, Boxing Hacker. Here you go. I'll play your favorite because that was a dope super chat. I appreciate it. It just was super cat. It was dope that it was $10, and that's about it.
Every dog has its day. Mine was when you came in here, super chatting. This was Devin's.
Old school triple OG in the building. He says, what's good, my brother? Driving to the boondocks in Mississippi. I already know, bro. You're driving, so you probably got shitty reception. Salute to the triple OG, William Old School. The fucking better half of this podcast. Salute, OG. Appreciate you. All right, now I gotta pull back up this interview. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Calvin Ford keeps it a hundo on Canelo Crawford.
Now, when he shut down Earl, that was perfect. It ain't like he ain't been in a big fight.
Form of Earl was it? Was it the best Earl or the worst
Earl?
Earl?
Roller coaster, and it went turns.
That was like Hagler Hearns. You thought you didn't know what was gonna happen.
And listen, bro, it's kind of like Hagler Hearns, but we got Canelo. Boxiest Jaguar, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you. Crawford and Canelo just got a little more interesting. Why is that? Why did it just get a little more? Boxing Hacker says, I spent half my life around. Bro is definitely crashing out. You will see. What? Boxing Hacker, you spent the entirety of your fucking life hating on Tank. Nobody believes you. You can think what you want, crashing out. He's fucking standing on 10, holding out for money. I'm willing to fucking lay on a railroad track over that, crashing out. What the fuck are you talking about? Crashing out. My Lord Jesus, somebody needs to help this fucking kid. Real shit. Y'all wish these self-narratives were true. Ha ha ha, but they're not, Miss Mona. Actual factual fucking info there. Tank always saying wild stuff. He can dish it out, but can't take it. I think he's just kind of childish. I don't know why you guys say it. What makes you think he can't take it? Who's saying that? Where do you what? Oh man. I get it though. Listen, man, with Tank's fucking showing against Lamont Roach, it gives all the haters all the ammunition they need. And Boxing Hacker, when he's not crashing out, I'm going to hold you to this, right? You're finally going to get held to some of the cap you're spewing on the internet. You're going to get held to it. So we'll come back to that chat right after this rematch.
We didn't get that.
And he dominated.
We didn't get that fight that we thought we was gonna get.
Yeah.
And then seeing Canelo and him do it, everybody said, man, we might get the fight that we gonna get.
But let's just say hypothetically, Coach, you're in his corner.
I will remember.
He knows what he has to do. But any guidance that you would give him? Any little tips you would give him? You think?
Damn, we got more people on Twitter than we do on YouTube.
I wouldn't change up anything.
YouTube hates on your boy.
He's been winning with him. So why would I change up anything that he's been doing?
We'll all remember.
Especially if I'm in his corner.
Yeah.
Unless
you see something, maybe, right? Like while the fight is going on.
Appreciate the super chat.
That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Big Dog really the only
energy I bring. But I have been seeing him when he's in the ring.
I appreciate
He's
y'all.
been flawless with it. You know what I'm saying? But again, Canelo is the GOAT. He's the man to beat. So that's what makes fights. Everybody keeps saying styles make fights. There ain't nothing about styles. It's the fighters that's going against each other. That's what makes the fight. That makes the fight.
The mentality.
And who you leaning towards? Who you think's gonna take it?
It's hard to say, man. I mean, because again.
All right, I'm gonna give you $1,000 of my money, and I need you to place a bet for me, Coach Ford. So who are you gonna bet the money on?
You don't have none. Our coach telling you, bro, ain't taking that shit. That watch costs more than your life.
That weight class that he in.
Yes.
Terrence is going into this weight class.
Yes.
My thing is, will Canelo get old overnight?
What did you think about his performance?
He had some good performances before that.
With Skull though, Skull was running, right?
And half my life
I'm
what boxer, idiot? Show me. Give me a link where you're next to a boxer. I already got your picture. I know what you look like.
You can't blame
post it out here right now.
Because that wasn't his fault. The guy didn't take the fight to him.
Yeah, that's not.
So we can't get mad with that. But like I said again, my thing is, and that's been on my heart, is will Canelo get old in the ring that night?
Absolutely.
It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? But so far, so
you guys
good. Nobody ain't really pushing
saying this, right?
To see
Boxing Hacker's the homie, but he be saying some ridiculous shit sometimes. And that's Big Dog Willie is actually on his actual campaign today.
Absolutely. Terrence Crawford, he has that mean spirit in him. Do you think it's possible he'll get a knockout and knock out the steel chin of Canelo Alvarez? You think it?
We ain't seen Canelo get knocked out.
I know. But if anybody can do it, maybe it's Bud.
One time.
Like I said again, different beasts.
Yes.
Tell me when you seen Canelo get robbed.
Miguel Cotto's brother, only one time, 60 something, 60. Yeah, that was I don't know, 20 years ago.
And then let's go
probably
that
from
there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it then go look at who.
Shut it off. Some
of that person Terrence really walked through was Earl. And he did a fantastic job doing it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Not disrespect to Earl. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, what's going on with Earl? Earl didn't look the same to me. That fight. He didn't look the same. Something was going on and whatnot.
Sometimes,
but I was looking for
all the
that
fucking
fight.
time.
Both of them was number one in my book. Because everybody was saying, yo, who number one in your book? I said both of them because they both ain't fought against each other. They both in the same weight class. I said Terrence is more decorated. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But they both got the same status, until that fight, man.
No.
Crawford is the man.
Decorated than,
So again, he great go against the man.
Canelo got a lot of belts
so
and a lot of divisions.
Unfold, and I wish the best to both of them.
That's it, man. It's Johnny Boy Boxing, man. Coach Ford, thank you so much for your time. And then we're gonna check you out soon. You got some other fights coming up.
Absolutely bizarre. The Ali Usyk shit was out of control, out of pocket, out of fucking all of that. It was bizarre. This fucking dude was literally telling us, Usyk will beat Ali. Like, where the fuck do you get off with that shit? Muhammad Ali, bro, the fighters back in the day, they weren't afraid to get hit. They weren't afraid to let their fucking hands go. The shit we see nowadays, they're fucking timid as they get. They're literally trying to buy time and let rounds go by so they don't have to fight as often. Back in the day, Ali was a different fucking beast. And the type of punches that beats a guy like Usyk is straight punches down the pipe. You know what fucking Muhammad Ali specialized in? Straight punches, over unders, down the fucking pipe. He would annihilate Usyk. Annihilate. It wouldn't even be close. It would be a whitewashing, as you guys like to say. A washing. 10-2 Ali would beat Usyk. Usyk, very slow starter. Don't want to fucking get into too many fucking exchanges. It wouldn't go well for Usyk. Anybody saying Usyk would fucking beat Ali is smoking crack, literally loading boulders in their pipe right now. Usyk is too safety first. Ali went to war on the regular, and that's what I don't think Usyk would be prepared to do. Salute to you. Listen. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I'm about to just drink fucking liquor out the bottle straight. This dude's got me stressed. This dude's got me stressed. The caffeine's out of control. The capping is completely and utterly out of control. Boxing Hacker says, I don't hate Tank or any fighter. I just hate that he's no fighting his true peers. So then you should be mad at his peers. They don't want to fight as much as you want to fight. That's just the facts of the matter. Then his fans blame the opponents why the fight doesn't happen. What is Tank supposed to do? You can't do anything more than give them an option to fight. And he's done that. He's given out options to fight. Oh, Shakur said he didn't send an offer. So why would you send offers when you can't agree to terms? There's no reason to send offers. We already talked to you and you fucking declined. You wanted more than what we were prepared to offer. That's the facts of the matter. Devin fight never happened. They blame Devin. Devin is fucking at 147. Let me guess. You and Bill Haney would like Shakur and Tank to jump all the way out of their weight classes, go all the way up, and offer Devin a fight at 47 because he can't make 40. Why is he calling out smaller, much smaller men? Why is he doing that? Shout out to Lee Jackson stopping through the fucking building. Appreciate you, dog. Salute to you, my dog Marquis in the building. AMC FSG. Shout out to the entire AMC FSG. Salute to you, Marquis. Appreciate you, dog. Okay, you guys, this is cap. This is super cap. Most podcasters don't know how to be podcasters. They just pull up the comment and say it's cap and then move on. But you got to read the comment. Tank can make the damn fight if he wanted to. How can he do that? Is he supposed to give up his A side and move up to 47 to make the fight? Is he supposed to give up his A side and some of his purse money to please the well overpaid Devin Haney? Is that what he's supposed to do? How can he make the fight? He tried to make the fight with Loma. That fell through. So what are you really talking about, Boxing Hacker? It's crazy, man. I'm going to drop the link. Give me a second, guys. We can talk for a little bit. I don't have much time, but this shit is bizarre. Shout out to my fucking dog, Marquis, with the $2 in the super chat, man. It don't take much to show your fucking appreciation for a hardworking podcast. This podcast needs the support. I don't know why too many people don't support our show, but we fucking try and we go hard in the paint. It's 2 people that do this channel. So any fucking super chat, any cash app, it is so greatly appreciated. I can't even express to you in words what it is. Salute to my dog Marquis, man. Appreciate you.
Shout out to the one that chose to keep it G and spend some of his or her hard-earned money at the Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for keeping it 1,000, homie. Appreciate you, dog. Real shit. All right, let me get this fucking link for you, boys. I don't know if I want to fucking put my blood pressure through this. Ooh, why don't I got it on hand? There it is. Copied. Let's paste it. I don't got too much. Listen, guys, I got about 10 minutes, so I probably shouldn't even have dropped the link. Yeah, you know what? I ain't got the time, man. I really don't. I got to run out of here, so I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate everybody, but fucking thank Father. Big Dog Willie, I'm ending the podcast, bro. You know what? Let me add him to the stage. What's up with you, Big Dog?
Nothing. I'm just kind. You want to end your podcast?
Yeah, about to end the show. I didn't have too much more time. I got about 7 minutes, so.
Okay. I just had to say this. Boxing Hacker had to say sorry to everybody about the Ali and Usyk thing before you can get on any podcast again. For real.
Like, yo, well said.
You have to say sorry. I'm not playing.
Yeah, Boxing Hacker.
You have to say sorry.
Shit. You guys
You can't do stuff like that.
Appreciate you, Big Dog. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you.
I'm sorry. I just had to say it, man. That shit irritated me. I still irritated about that shit. But yeah.
Facts.
All right, man.
Appreciate y'all. Everybody that pulled up to the podcast today. Appreciate y'all, man. It was improv live. We actually got a couple people in the building. Got 57 watching. Most of the people are on Twitter because Twitter doesn't muffle you, doesn't muzzle you. Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to everybody that stopped through. Appreciate y'all. Till the next time. Peace.